Okay, so now that the page is ready to go, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check what size requirements there are for the page. So you can see it says there resolution 1024 across. So I'm going to insert my table. Now in class we've been working on this idea that we might have 6 columns and 6 rows. The table width is 1024. We click OK. That gives me my table. Obviously sometimes you just have to wait for a moment, that's absolutely fine, don't panic, don't rush it, just let it do its stuff. Okay, so table in. Now this is the template page, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just create some zones for my different content. So the banner that I've made is going to go in this top section, so I've highlighted it, I right click, go to table and merge those cells together. That gives me a banner section. Okay, now that's not necessarily the right size yet, but we'll worry about that afterwards. I'm going to leave this section here for my navigation bar buttons. Then the main bit of my page is going to be made up of an area for text, which might be this bit here. You might choose it to be a different section. That will be my text area. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a zone to put some pictures in as well. And I'm going to leave this section here in case I want to do something else later on. Now if I drag this table down, okay, you can see that only certain bits of it have moved. I have to readjust sort of bit by bit where different bits of this table go until I get it to a point where I'm happy. So I've got my 2 picture elements, I've got my text area, my banner area and my navigation bar area. Now the next thing to do on my template page is to insert the banner. So the banner I've created I've saved into my 4 tunes folder. Okay, I'm going to, before I insert the banner, I'm going to save my page into that same folder. So I've chosen to do this on the desktop. I'm going to 4 tunes and this is the template page, so I'm going to call it template. Then to insert the banner, all I need to do is not go there, but actually to go here. Sorry, that's not the correct folder. There we go. So I've got my banner, you can see I've got the template page. I'm going to drag that across and I'm just going to let it go and it will insert itself right there at the top of the page. Now that says create mag because I've used the banner for a different scenario, but you can see that it slots in perfectly. I can resize it if I wish just by clicking on the image and then just grabbing hold of that black box and resizing it just like you would do in any other piece of software. That stays at the top of the page. The last bit to do then is just the vibrant colour backgrounds. Okay, so the lively colour scheme. So I'm going to choose a background colour just down here at the bottom, that properties bar that we talked about in top tip number 2. If I click on page properties, go to background colour and choose a vibrant colour, something that's going to be really sort of eye-catching and lovely. I'm going to go for a nice light, maybe not a light blue, perhaps we'll go for something a bit more closer to green, just something bright, something lively. Press enter, click apply, click OK. There's my background colour, there's my banner. That is a completed template page, and now when it's time to start doing my home page, I'm ready to go. And that is the end of clip number 3.